When we talk about filling the gap, one of the gaps we're filling is meaningful pay for meaningful work. The Virginia government reimburses LARSH for support wages at the rate of $12 per hour. By contrast, the living wage for the DC area is $21.67 per hour. As LARSH, we have to rely on donor funding to fill this large gap so we can pay our assistants the meaningful wages they deserve, plus additional benefits. We'll come back to all this shortly. ANCOR, ANCOR, is a community of providers for people with disabilities. New data from ANCOR finds that a significant shortage of direct support professionals, abbreviated DSPs and also called assistants in LARSH, has reached catastrophic levels. We caught up with Ty and Alice, two of our House leaders, who recently advocated with ANCOR on Capitol Hill for a number of things, including for a bill that would recognize DSPs as a legitimate profession within the Department of Labor and the Office of Personnel Management.
By having it recognized, the government will be able to track the different modules that happen within there and get better data to standardize pay requirements and everything. And understand that the work that we do is hard. Like, it's not minimum wage hard. It's like for real legit hard, and it's very meaningful. And since you already support it on a federal level, let's do it the right way.
Back to those hourly wage rates, a 2022 report from ANCOR on the state of America's direct support workforce crisis states, quote, "The United States has for decades witnessed a severe shortage of DSPs, which has accelerated into a crisis that now threatens access to services. The direct support workforce crisis is largely attributable to stagnant reimbursement rates and the inability of providers to offer wages that are competitive with those of hourly wage industries such as fast food, retail, and convenience stores." End quote. Alice and Ty shared directly with our Virginia and DC representatives about this issue, speaking from lived experience.
People are leaving this work when they're really good at it to get jobs where they get paid more. And that has impact on core members. It's a huge toll and it's a lot of responsibility, and it deserves to be recognized as that.
If this bill gets passed and they do the market research and they understand the value that our DSPs bring to the quality of the life of our core members, both here and outside of LARSH's walls, I think that you would have more retention from your employees, because they not only have the meaningful connection, but they're able to sustain their lives outside of the job in a meaningful way. And to say, not that I'm just having 25 jobs just to sustain my life, but I have one job that I have devoted my time and attention to, and I'm adequately paid, and I love what I do. It creates a even stronger quality of an environment for our core members, which is what the work that we do matters anyway.
Yeah.
That's where it begins and ends, them.
To me, it was just very clear, wow, thank God we as LARSH have the community of support in terms of funding that we have, because otherwise, if this bill doesn't pass, we group homes are going to shut down and people are going to be turned away. And luckily we're not in that position, because at least right now, because our donors, so I don't know, the responsibility piece there of yes, we're doing our part to try and change this. Ty and I have just done that. And if you don't do your part, this is why it's so serious, I
mean, people laugh at me when I really give LARSH million kudos, because I've seen what happens when it doesn't go like this. I've witnessed and been a part of that for so long. And to come here, it really is like a breath of fresh air. And it's this is exactly how it's supposed to be with other places outside of here that are providing this service. And when you know that it's not like that, and like Alice said, it's to no fault of their own. They're working within the confines of the resources that they have. And it's so sad that those resources are limiting the experience that could be.
Proper pay for our assistants ensures that we attract the best employees and honor their gifts. It's one of the ways that we choose to care for everyone here at LARSH GWDC. While our approach will not solve the greater caregiver shortage, it does allow us to model the LARSH vision for a society that cares for all its members. When we value a society where all of our members can fully belong, participate, and contribute for the good of the whole, everyone thrives.